This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into this rank draft for Throne of Eldraine, I want to remind everyone that this week all my streams are sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. That means I have free booster codes to give out to people in Twitch chat. It also means that they gave me some gems, and they're featuring my content and hosting my streams, all of which is really awesome, and I'd like to thank them a lot for that. And my videos are also sponsored by Card Kingdom, which is a great place to buy all the Magic products you could ever want. You can find their store by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube, or by clicking on their logo below here on Twitch. All right, let's jump in here, see what happens. Ooh. We just got the guy who's on the art for the draft page. He's actually, honestly, kind of underwhelmed. He is really good, and he is what we're taking here. I'm just saying, like, I thought he'd be a straight-up bomb. I think I gave him an A-. But there are enough scenarios where he can be pretty ugly. Bounce spells being the most pronounced place where you're like, wow, that's really bad for me. But he's still really good. There are more times than I expected where he can't take over the game, and for me that probably means he's like a B+ instead of an A- or an A. But he is really good. Archon of Absolution is 2. But yeah, we'll take the troll. Okay. This is a fairly underwhelming pack in terms of the straight-up monocolored cards. I think, given that we took a black card with our first pick, we probably want to take one of these nice, powerful hybrid mana guys, because they're pretty great. You know, Fairy Guide, Mother, and Outmuscle, and Unexplained Vision, and Didn't Say Please. They're all like cards you play, but they're not amazing most of the time. So yeah, we either want the Urge or the Headhunter. I'm kind of leaning towards the Urge. When you can really get a 2-for-1 with the Urge, it's backbreaking, and the nice thing about it is, even if you can't get the 2-for-1, you still get some value because it can take things from their graveyard. The Headhunter is nice too, but I've never really seen it perform that awesomely, honestly. I've drafted it a few times and been pretty disappointed. So I'll take the Urge. Ooh. So now immediately we're given this Lock Dragon, which is also an incredibly good hybrid mana card. And I'm kind of tempted to take it. We could be mono blue potentially, which does mean we don't play our Clackbridge Troll, which kind of sucks, but the black cards here aren't very good. This is a pack a lot like the one we just looked at. It has lots of solid things in it, like Brimstone Trebuchet, Tome Raider, but nothing you really want to be taking this early most of the time. I'm going to take the Dragon. See if mono blue's open. I mean, we do get Vantress Paladin here, and again, we don't have any especially good black cards. We do have Joust, which is pretty good. Two Enveloped Tree Folks, okay, but we're seeing lots of packs that aren't that impressive, I have to say. Which is apart from, you know, the cards we took. I'm kind of leaning towards the Paladin here in a world where what we're looking at is this pack. I mean, the Paladin's just going to be better than everything in this pack if we're mono blue. Except maybe Joust. Joust can be pretty good. But yeah, let's take the Paladin. See what happens. Okay, so. What now? Runaway Together is fine, but it's not, like, incredible. Same thing with Festive Funeral. This is, seriously, these packs have been like, you know, again, we have Redcap Raiders and Curious Pair, both things I feel fine about playing, but they're not awesome. I'm kind of leaning towards just taking Runaway Together. It's been good enough, so I think I'll take it. Okay, Spinning Wheel could be interesting. Yeah, I think it's the best card here anyway. Hengewalker, you have to remember, if we are mono blue, will be a 3-mana 3/3. But this could potentially help us splash. Like, say we're a mono blue deck and we want to splash something. And Hengewalker, yeah. So, but Yeah, so I'll take the wheel. Another Vantress Paladin. One thing we're really lacking is low curve stuff, but I'm sure we'll get it. The question is whether we'd rather have Mystic Sanctuary. Rimrock Knight is sort of the first time we've seen a card where I'm seriously considering like actually taking it. And like maybe we're a blue-red deck, because Rimrock Knight is pretty nice. It's not as good in the blue-red deck as it is in some, but yeah. Good morning, Downhill Zeus. But it's still pretty good. Black has really not been open. What the hell? Let's take the Paladin. Okay, so we've got Opt, Runaway Together, and Ginger Brute. Even in a deck, like, if we're mono blue, we're not going to have a lot of ways to pump Ginger Brute. That's for sure. But he's still pretty nice, but especially because I don't have a low curve at this point. There's also a decent chance we pick up some artifact payoffs. Morning Atomic Squirrel and Sarda. I'm leaning towards the Brute. We already have one Runaway Together. Opt is fine, but I think I am going to take the Brute. All right, so now we're going to have to look to a different color for where we're going to go with this pick. Two decent red cards and a decent black card. Which one would pan out better for us? I feel like we're more interested in Foreboding Fruit, potentially. So we do have a Ginger Brute, which makes Weapon Rack a little more attractive. Plus, it's an artifact. It'll be played in our deck probably no matter what. And it's not like any of these cards are very good. I mean, Barge Inn's fine, but we'll take Weapon Rack. Inquisitive Puppet, sure. Another Weapon Rack. I kind of doubt I'm going to play two, but I'm probably not playing Skullknocker Ogre either. I was really hoping we'd get rewarded right here with, what's his name? The mono blue legend, triple blue legend guy. Gadwick, that's it. Wow, it's kind of funny when you go like mono-colored in your first pack and then you get a pack that has one card in your color. Like, what's that about? I think Weapon Rack is playable-ish. It depends on your deck. In a world where you have some Ginger Brutes and stuff, it's pretty good. Well, pretty good's an exaggeration. I'd say it's like a D, and I think I gave it an F in my set review. So it's playable, sure, but it's not awesome. So I just take Unexplained Vision here and move on. Grumgully's definitely, like, pack one, pick one. I would be taking Grumgully. I would definitely be playing Grumgully, yeah. But I would grab it. But that's not where we are. So I think I'm going to take Unexplained Vision. These black cards aren't anything to make me really try to play my Clackbridge Troll, so... Ooh, Animating Fairy. So we talked about maybe picking up some artifact payoffs, and that's certainly one of them. And it's a low drop, which our deck at this point is relying on artifacts for. I wouldn't mind getting a Witching Well or a Scavengers or maybe even another Paladin at this point, but we're going to take the Fairy. Ooh, second Covetous Urge. I'm pretty covetous, so it makes me want to take it, that's for sure. Tome Raider, Corridor Monitor. Yeah, I have had a good time with Eldraine. I think it's sort of been lost in all the noise about how much they screwed up in Constructed. That this is a pretty good limited format. Yeah, I'm going to take another Urge. Let's do it. So we do need a low drop. I also wouldn't mind a Scavengers, but I think at this point we're desperate enough for a low drop that I'm just going to grab this Merfolk. Okay, so our blue is starting to dry up a little bit here, which is somewhat worrisome. Sir Conrad's nice, but we'll take a Tome Raider. Uh-oh. Like I said, somewhat worrisome. So the good news is we can still easily transition into either black or red without losing much because most of our cards are blue. That's the nice part about trying to go monocolored for a while in these packs, because it doesn't hurt you that much to try to do. Sure, my paladins are going to be worse if I can't do it, and I won't be able to play like Lock Dragon if depending on what happens here. But I think that's all okay. And I think we would try to go black before we do anything, because we have 2 Covetous Urges and a Clackbridge Troll. So rather than take a red card here, I think I'll take the black one. What do we have in terms of sacrificing? It's like whenever I sacrifice. Not anything, really. I guess Inquisitive... No, it exiles itself. Gingerbrute sacrifices. So would I rather have a Smitten Swordmaster? You know, at this point, it may just be better to be black-blue. It means we can't play our Lock Dragon, but that's probably an okay thing. So at this point, I think we probably do just go black-blue. Maybe we don't run all of these Paladins, but it does mean we get our Troll in there and both our Covetous Urges, which I think is a fine place to be. So, yeah, I'll take a Swordmaster there. Man, that's a pretty late Wintermoor Commander. I don't really want Wishful Merfolk, but I also don't really want Lochthwain Gargoyle. So, I'm going to put it in my sideboard. I kind of doubt I want to run 2 of those. Festive Funeral is not especially good. Though, you know, we're probably desperate enough for removal that I should take it. So I will. Alright, so we got a Moonlit Scavengers back. We're probably not going to play Weapon Rack, but we do have a few other artifacts that may make the cut. But maybe I just take the Paladin. Third Paladin. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning. Does push us even more into maybe playing mono blue. But yeah, so I'll take Tome Raider. We do have lots of draw 2 effects. Memory Theft. Eye Collector. Ooh. I haven't gotten to play with them. They're not amazing. I mean, they're a very good card, don't get me wrong. But they're not quite a bomb or anything. It's the 3-mana Planeswalker they printed in this set that isn't broken. Just pretty good. You know, just pretty good. So Bognati's nice, but like, we don't have any food. So I don't think that's what we want to be doing. Heraldic Banner is a good reason to be monocolored, another one, because it pumps creatures of a chosen color. I may still just take Bognati, and if we can pick up like 1 to 3 sort... Oh, we do have 1 food. If we can pick up a couple more food, it's probably fine to run. So, yeah, I could take Royal Scion and get Lock Dragon back, but I do think Clackbridge Troll is just better. But I guess if I take the Royal Scions, I have 2 different routes I can take. 3, really. I can play either mono-colored blue-red. Yeah, I do have Spinning Wheel, that's true. Yeah, it's probably the best to take them. Bognati and Keeper of Fables, I think, are both probably better cards. Like, pack 1, pick 1. But obviously that's not where we are. We have 0 food, and we're not playing green. So, you know. Yeah, all right. We'll take the Scions.
Knowledge is the greatest virtue.
There's another Spinning Wheel. Another Spinning Wheel makes it even easier for us to splash. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Spinning Wheel. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. That is another Bognati. So what are we? I don't even know. We'll put the Lock Dragon back in there because it's definitely potentially something we want to do. I think, though, we're probably a black-blue deck that will splash the Royal Scions, is my guess. Yeah. So, do we take a Bognaughty here? With still 0 food. I think we probably do. It may not make the cut, but if we can just pick up a little bit of food. I think we do have a foreboding fruit, actually, in our... Yeah, we do. That does make food sometimes. Okay, Wicked Guardian. Opt. Probably Mystic Sanctuary. Not that I have... I don't have that many good spells. So maybe I don't want to do that. I mean, I probably do, though. I think that makes the most sense. Reaper of Night. Malevolent Noble. How are we doing on our curve? I mean, I don't really think we're going to run Inquisitive Puppet, and we're only going to run Ginger Brute. We're only going to run Ginger Brute if we pick up a little bit more food. So we really need some low drops, is what I'm saying. And I think that means we kind of have to take the Noble here. Yeah, I definitely do need removal. It's true. It's very true. I'm not seeing much of it, though. I'm probably going to have to run this Festive Funeral, which is brutal. Probably Forever Young here. Ooh, Foulmire Knight. Yeah, I'll take him. Now, this is interesting. Ways to draw cards. So I have 1 in Foulmire Knight, 2 in Forever Young, 4 when we add Tome Raider, 5 with the Royal Scion, 6 with Foreboding Fruit, 7 with Unexplained Vision. So we could consider taking the Alliance and splashing red for it too. That might be getting too cute. I mean, but the other option isn't that great, honestly. I mean, we're not, yeah. So we'll take Improbable Alliance, see what happens. Here we'll take a Moonlit Scavengers. Tempting Witch does give us some more food. Signpost Scarecrow. Wicked Guardian. It's going to be hard figuring out how we want to construct this deck. Which I think is a good problem to have. So we have several options here. I don't think any of them are playing monocolored. I don't think we want to be monocolored anymore, which probably means we don't really want any of these paladins. So that's an easy way to trim the deck. And we become a blue-red deck that's splashing... I mean, a blue-black deck that's splashing red for the Royal Scions and Improbable Alliance. Oh yeah, we probably don't want Bognaughty anymore. We just don't have enough food. So I probably cut both of those. Yeah, maybe I put Reaper in now. I have enough ways to go after their hand, maybe. I don't know that we're really a blue-black control deck, Panoramic View, if only because we don't have very much removal. So, I think the rest of the deck stays the same. Memory Theft. I don't think we want Memory Theft. It's worth thinking about, though, I suppose. We definitely don't want to run this many mountains. I think we can get away with one. I don't think we want 18 lands. I think what we want, we do want Reaper of Night in here. And Wicked Guardian. We don't have the right sized creatures for Wicked Guardian to be at its best, but maybe that's okay. 12, 13, 14. So we need to add 3 lands, and I think we probably want them to be... Oops. Probably want them to be... What do we want them to be? I think we had 2 islands and a swamp. No, maybe... Yeah, I think I'd rather add... So that puts us at 8, 9, 15, 16. So that puts us at 8 for both swamps and islands. Okay. So we need one more card. Oh, we probably don't want Moonlit Scavengers. We've only got... Yeah, we don't have enough for that. So, we keep having to cut things, which is not great. I'm happy with 1 mountain and 2 spinning wheels. Might just have to run a Wishful Merfolk as a creature to trade early, and then... I mean, I could consider running 1 Paladin, but I only have 8... Well, I guess I have 10 blue sources, technically. So maybe running 1 Paladin isn't too bad. Paladin won't be a 2/2 flyer that often, but, you know, it will be sometimes, and that is pretty brutal. 10 blue sources. 10 blue sources is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna run 1 Paladin. No, Lock Dragon. We have 9 sources. You know, maybe we could get away with it. 7, 8, 9. I mean, we have a, yeah, what the hell? Let's do it. Lock Dragon's fun. We'll do it. I think it's gonna be rough, but we can do it. All right, before we start this draft, I will give out a few booster codes. In a second. There we go. All right. So you can redeem these on Magic Arena. So yeah. They give you Throne of Eldraine packs. So, yeah, I do only have 1 payoff for drawing extra cards, but Lock Dragon's just really good, even if you have 0 payoffs for drawing cards. Those 2 spinning wheels do make our world a little easier than they might otherwise have been. Thank you for the follow, Jacob MTG. All right, especially going first, this is keepable. Okay. There'll be more booster codes, Frank sensed. So, do I just want to play my Animating Fairy or Tome Raider? Nice. Wicked Wolf is good. It's not banned. I think we want to play Animating Fairy. It's pretty hilarious against like a 2-mana 2/1. Hey. Sup, Clackbridge Troll. So I could probably get him... If I can get him into play a turn early, I think we do it. Because he is completely out of control in a lot of situations. Yeah, so I definitely block here. I mean... If they let me trade, I'm down with it. If they use a trick, I'm down with that too. Because it's 2 for 1 at this point, yeah. Alright, Raging Redcap. That does potentially mean I'm going to take a huge hit here. Oh, you know what, though? If I did play Spinning Wheel here. It really doesn't let me get my Clackbridge Troll into play any earlier. And for that reason, I think I'm just going to play this Witch. And then we'll play our Troll next turn. I'd probably go for a block here. Gross. Okay, well that's a little bit of a problem in terms of what we were planning on doing here. Which is dirtling. Alright, so we can block that and take 5. Okay, so now I would really like to play the Troll, but I don't think we have the time to do it, sadly. But what I am going to do is play Spinning Wheel and Malevolent Noble. The problem with the Troll is he would have definitely... Well, I guess I would have gained life, which mitigates a little bit against taking 5 to the face. I think my Noble's about to die. Our opponent has a fast deck, which is not great news for us, I have to say. Yeah, animating a 4/4 there could have been good. You're right. That was probably the best plan. Yeah, that's not good. However, I think it does give us the time now to play our Troll. What do they do here? Circara is going to get out of control here. It's going to also be hilarious if they have Mass Pump. I did that to someone once after they played a Clackbridge Troll. I played Harmonic Archon. Harmonic Archon. I kind of hope they chat my Troll here, but if they don't, I guess I'm okay with that too. We're going to play this Sanctuary, if only because it lets us sack our food. Harmonica Icon. Okay. No attacks. Now I think we play our Sanctuary. Oh yeah, it comes into play tap though. Lol. We don't have any knights in play, right? No. Okay, so we just end our turn. Circara is a real pain right now, I have to say. In a world where our deck has so little removal. Oh, that's mean. I'm gonna have to let it hit me, I think. And I'm gonna block Embereth Paladin and Raging Redcap. So block here and block here. See what happens. Man, if only our deck had a little bit of removal. It's what we're lacking. Ow. The good news is, at least the Paladin doesn't have Trample. you have to find good news somewhere there, you know, that's what it is. So we'll be animating our food this turn, most likely. Oh, look. Searing Barrage. Just what I wanted them to have. Wow. I am pretty okay with that. So we can actually play this Lock Dragon. I don't think it's what we want to do, though. So let's go to combat. Chances are good they let our guy draw us some cards. Yeah, if they did that on the red cap, they would have lost their Paladin, but they would have done more damage. Blackbridge Troll's trying to take this game over for us. I mean, no matter what they do here, I'm pretty happy. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so let's do Animating Fairy. Target our food. Is this just better here? I kind of think it is. Because it blocks everything pretty well. And then I can also play this. I'm guessing they're going to kill my Swordmaster with Cerkera, which we're kind of okay with, all things considered. Luckily, that doesn't have flying right now. If it did, I'd be a little more concerned. Right, so let's go to combat again. Interesting. So they're not going to tap my guy down. We're not going to attack. Doesn't seem worth it yet. So the question is, would I rather play Tome Raider Animating Fairy here or just Lock Dragon? I think just Lock Dragon. Okay. End our turn. That Kara is a serious problem, so I should probably start attacking some point soon. Luckily, I have flyers who can do that. I may, if they hold on to these cards in their hand, I may be using Reaper of Night's Adventure. The Plains. I'm happy with that. I'm less happy with that. But it's not the end of the world. Alright. So let's go to combat. Attack with Lock Dragon. Discard the swamp. Hey, Festive Funeral. We're up to 6 cards in our graveyard. Probably means we should kill Cerkera, I think. I could also just play Reaper of Night here. Yeah, I don't hate that plan right now. We've drawn a lot of cards. I didn't realize, but Clackbridge Troll is actually another card that's a payoff for our thing. Our the blue-red signpost uncommon. Raging Redcap. I probably need to kill her soon. It's tempting to kill Inspiring Veteran too, though. Especially to do it at instant speed, like attack with a bunch of stuff and do it at instant speed. Are they going to hold on to one card in their hand here? So, oh, no, he gains flying already. Yeah, Improbable Alliance. Hey, there it is. How about that? So, I say we play it. The question is whether or not I actually want to discard anything here. Yeah, I'll discard it. Then I think we're gonna Festive Funeral on Circara. I can draw with the Tome Raider, but it's usually just better to draw with Lock Dragon. I'm gonna grab that Searing Barrage, probably. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 mana. So I can't steal your Searing Barrage and kill you. However, 4, 7, 8. I can actually steal Barge in and kill them. And also see what's in their hand. That seems pretty good. So, let's see what they got going on over there. Two planes, yeah. So we'll steal Barge in. And... eight damage. Yeah. Got there. I have codes that Wizards gave me to give out during my streams this week. So they're for Arena. So they're unique codes. They're not the codes... Well, I guess those codes in boosters are unique too. So they're kind of like that. They're just not in boosters. So I'm giving them out intermittently. Okay, I think we keep this. The lack of blue mana, of black mana is kind of a problem. But I think it's okay. I think we'll be all right. We do have Wishful Merfolk at least, and if I mean, there's blue mana. So player Merfolk. Yeah, our deck seemed pretty sweet, like my ideal kind of deck in that first game. I like these kinds of grindy decks, but no, that's less than ideal. I'm playing the island here so that I can, if I draw another island or a swamp, I can play Covetous Urge next turn. All right. Alright, so we're going to take 2 here. Well, crap. Luckily, our opponent didn't do anything that turn either. We'll take an island, a swamp, or a spinning wheel. We'll take any of them. Any or all. Hey! How about that? So, I think it's time to go after their hand. They have a big one. And I'd like to take whatever the best card is in it. Is it the Archon? It's probably the Archon. They're mono white. And their hand is anyway. I guess they're not. Why aren't they playing anything? Isn't their hand weird? Like, they should definitely be playing things. It's tempting to hold on to adventures and all that, but they're being a little too passive, especially because of the slow start we had. Now they could be in some real trouble. Oh, they thought I had counters. You're probably right. You're probably right. Alright, so I think we play our Archon now. Do we want to play this just as a Death Touch creature here? I think I'm okay with that. We have enough card draw in our hand as is. If you have no idea what deck your opponent's playing, you should still be slamming your creatures. Yeah, if they play a bunch of stuff, I think Reaper of Night's pretty tempting. Obviously, depends on how we draw and what we draw, but... Okay, well... Alright. Okay, so now we can play our Clackbridge Troll. I think that's just the better play right now. Have some goats. Their outflank is pretty good right now. That's for sure. Nice. Especially because they have outflank, like getting to draw cards off of that right now actually feels pretty good. So we're not going to attack here. We need to keep the Archon back. Yeah, there's definitely a chance that they will flood the board at some point. Oh, are you going to kill my Archon? No, just tap stuff. Okay. Yep, Magic's pretty sweet. Fortified. We only have one card in our graveyard right now. Good old Festive Funeral. Okay, so I think I'm going to block the Youthful Knight so it's dead. Yeah, Forever Young on my Troll is pretty funny. We'll take 4. Or they'll do that, which I'm perfectly fine with. Okay. So 3, yeah. Alright, so combat. No attacks. So I can, yeah, let's do this. punish them for holding on to cards to attack me. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Casey. That's the plan. Foreboding Fruit. True Love's Kiss. Yeah, our deck... I guess we do have one target for it. One of these days we'll actually get to start attacking, but for now, we're just hanging around. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so let's go to combat first, because sure, I could pump something, but it's not really worth it here. I'm probably just going to loot. So, see what they do here. Okay, well now I kind of wish I had pumped something. 3, 6, 7. I think we attack with the troll, especially in a world where we also have Forever Young. So if they like spend a bunch of cards to kill it here, I'm kind of okay with it. They're probably going to use Outflank. Yeah, so that's cool. How many cards are in a graveyard right now? 2. We may be able to use Festive Funeral here to really blow things up for them. Depends what happens. Oh, dang. Double Outflank. Okay. Works for me. Alright, so I think we still play our Scions. Yeah.
By your side, I am always. My plan is crystallizing.
Discard this island. We play another Wishful Merfolk. And we're going to use Forever Young. Get back our troll. Uh-oh. I'm glad I can kill you, Sir Alan, because you are a menace. I think we just let Beloved Princess hit our Royal Scions if that's what they're doing. Or just hit us if that's what they're doing. Oh yeah, they have to pay mana. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I think we go Improbable Alliance. Blackbridge. Well, you know what? I probably should have just killed Sir Alan here. That was probably a better option, all things considered. I got a little too excited, I think.
A quest of mystery.
Let's see. I think I'm actually going to discard this Tome Raider. I wish I'd left blue mana up really badly right now, but what are you going to do, you know? All right, so... all right, so we're going to trade. And should I just take 6? I think I probably should just take 6. Ouchies. Okay. So we're getting close to the ultimate here, which is exciting. So let's go to combat first. Oh yeah, I forgot I can block with the Archon. Good call, good call. Alright, so let's do this.
Let me synthesize the facts.
And discard another Tome Raider. Should I Covetous Urge them at this point? Seems pretty good. Let's take the Witch. I don't really want them to gain life. And, oh yeah, kill all and then Urge could have been pretty good. That's true. We can ultimate this turn, which is pretty nice. So, I was going to say, I'm going to block it with a fairy token, probably. Alright, so let's go to combat. Okay, so we're definitely attacking with the... never mind. Yeah, let's just attack with the Troll. We can use Run Away Together to really mess them up one way or another. I think, well, I guess keeping this from resolving keeps them from having a creature. Yeah, we'll do it. So, we'll bounce our Foulmire Knight. Actually, maybe we'd rather keep it in play and bounce. Wishful Merfolk and Beloved Princess. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to use this ultimate or do I hold off for a turn greedily? I think I'm leaning towards being greedy.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
And we'll also play a Lock Dragon. And discard a Swamp. And then play Tempting Witch. So using the ultimate next turn should be no problem. Alright. So I can just do 7 to their face if I want to. So let's go to combat. Now it's 8 to their face. And we're going to attack with... all of these. Let's leave our Archon back. So discard a Swamp. Yeah, I may have missed lethal. So I think we're gonna ultimate here. Yeah, it would have been lethal. You're right. You're right. Draw 4 cards. I should have just done this first. I think that was a big mistake, but...
We practiced a new combination.
You will not like it.
And we still have lethal, actually. Just more complicated lethal. This deck's fun. It'll be interesting to see what happens if we run up against like a mill deck. I feel like we're probably in trouble against mill. A little too slow, and we draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, I do have Forever Young, that's true. I think this is a fine keep. Black mana would be good, but... Uh-oh. Oh, good. I like drawing a 2-drop. Yeah, make... I don't know. I have a 4-hour stream. Uh-oh. Well, we might be about to be beat down. Double Ginger Brute. Oh my god. Oh. 3 Ginger Brutes to start the game. That's what you want to see. Thanks for the follow, Dirty Mac. Not good. Good thing they don't have Calamity in this format. Would be pretty nasty. Wonder what they have in their hand. We're gonna find out, obviously. Alright, we can get a Covetous Urge back too, but what do you have? I could use some lifelink. Of course, yeah. I think we're gonna get beat up. Oh my god. If only I could have done that earlier and taken one of their Ginger Brutes, I could have gotten rid of 2 of them. Would have been good. Okay, so... we definitely don't have time for Unexplained Vision here. We're not completely dead thanks to the 2 Swordmasters we have, so that's why I'm not scooping. So let's play the one we stole from them. And the other one. Nothing worth Covetous Urging. Yeah, so we won't. Morning, C6 Zombie. Well. Do we unexplained vision here and try to find a way out of this situation? Or... It's probably our best bet, I think. Three, four. Yeah, let's do it. So... I don't really want any of these because they're not going to help me in this situation quickly enough. Ginger brutes, man. Making my life difficult. Oh, you're right. Scions on Lifelink is a way out. We just need red mana. Yeah, they really should have put some card in this format that gives -1/-1 to all creatures or something. Just because of Ginger Brute. Balance it a little more. I think our opponent might have disconnected. Which, if we're going to win this game, that might be the only way. Yeah, the drawbridge is a funny way to deal with it. It's true. Yeah, I mean something at common. Killer, Omaniac. For limited. Witch's Vengeance definitely does it, but it's rare, so you don't get it very often. No attacks. Yeah, so we just didn't take a damage from the Trebuchet, which works for me. We did just bottom a bunch of non-mountains, or red sources, so hopefully we get one of our red sources and can play Royal Scions soon. That's basically our only way out. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly Nausea. It could be something a lot worse, like a 5-mana 3/3 that gives -1/-1, or a 6-mana 3/3 that gives -1/-1 to all your opponent's stuff. Something like that. Easy win. Oh, it's true. This is an easy one if it goes this way. Wow. We were going to lose that game. We were definitely going to lose that game, but... So... That's, yeah. Doesn't feel great to win that way. I feel bad for our opponent who had us, like... Without red mana, we were definitely dead, and even with it, I don't think we were guaranteed to find a way out, but... You know. I'll take it. After this game, I'll give out 3 more booster codes. Ooh, that's not a good hand. We got both our red card. We got both our blue-red cards and have neither blue nor red. Mulligan. Alright, alright. I can keep this one. I think I'm bottoming Improbable Alliance here. I can play the others. It's much more likely that I find a way to play the other things in my hand than the Alliance. Hey, they're a red deck that just played back-to-back nothing. I think I want to lead with this. Thanks for the follow, Seth there. Well, now leading with that doesn't feel so good, does it? Drawing a bunch of lands does, though. So I'll play our Merfolk now. I definitely block the red cap here if it attacks me. It doesn't. So, we can play our Troll next turn, which will feel pretty good, I think. We will end our turn right now, though. We could Forever Young just to cycle, but that doesn't seem worth it. Uh-oh. That's less than ideal. So yeah, I think we play our Troll. Do I attack here if they decide not to sack here? That's a poem. I don't think it was... In a world where I don't have Clackbridge Troll, maybe I would cycle Forever Young. So they're gonna give Menace to something. I don't think you ever really want to play it in the second main phase unless you have attacks, because you don't get the trigger where they have to make a decision otherwise. And making your opponent make a decision is usually a good thing. Or if you need the blocker, yeah. That's true. Man. I mean... This is a little bit tricky. But I think I'm okay with taking 5 here. Let's just do it. I'm also okay if they just throw everything at it like they are, too. Oh, yeah. I didn't think that was what was going to happen here. But I'll take it. Especially because I have Forever Young. So next turn I can play Lock Dragon and Forever Young. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, so... Let's... Not like that, though. Oh, wait. Actually, we'd rather just play the Lock Dragon first. Yeah. Discard Swamp. Cast Forever Young. Get back our Troll. And no attacks. See you later, Casey. Trolling everyone. Nice one. I could have gotten Forever Young back, but but I'm okay with not getting it back. I don't really want to draw it again. Alright. So I think I'm going to play my troll again. I don't desperately need the blocker because, yeah. So I'm just going to play the troll again. Look at all those goats. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to attack with both of these. I have a feeling they're going to throw a bunch of stuff in front of it again, which I'm all for. Oh, yeah. I would... I got all the value you could ever want in this situation if I keep getting to take whole cards here. I even got in for a little damage that time. I mean, we're cool with making the game go long. I mean... You just missed them blocking twice with, like, everything against my Clackbridge troll. Uh-oh. That's less than ideal, I have to say. Right, so we're gonna... attack. Do I want to discard anything? Do I want to discard anything? Yeah, the witch is tempting. It's probably the right move. So I think I'm gonna go Tome Raider. Then I'm gonna run away together. Huh. I can hold on to run away together. Maybe that's just better here. Yeah. Although, letting them draw cards just seems so bad. I'm just going to do this now. Making them recast that thing is pretty nasty. That's not so good. Alright, so... This is pretty gross once you've given them 6 goats, you know? Ooh, that's pretty good. In this scenario. So we're gonna go... Covetous Urge. Let's see what you got over there, buddy. Taking the Shield Breaker is kind of funny. Just because I can use it to blow up the Enchanted Carriage. Once they do play it, but I think we want Sir Kara more. Gonna have to find a way to sneak damage in, but it's gonna be hard because Elite Headhunter is gonna kill my Lock Dragon like that. Oh, you're right, Baldric. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Seven mana. I don't hate... I think I'm actually going to turn one of these into a creature and then play Kara into a attacking creature, is what I mean to say. That works for me. Zerkera does give us a way to damage them, I guess. Okay, so I think we Foreboding Fruit and then Animating Fairy. The food that we're going to get out of it. Oop, no, pay Adamant. Oh, well now... Now I think we just go for Covetous Urge. And what's in their graveyard? Yeah, I'd rather have the Carriage. Well, except they can blow up the Carriage. So I think I'm just going to take the Shield Breaker. And no attacks. They do still get the 1/1s, and they'll slowly be able to beat us down. Alright, so... we'll do that. Nice. Okay, so... So we've drawn way more cards than they have, and we can't really find a way to win right now, so... I'm not super thrilled about that. Especially because they still have lots of things to sacrifice to their Headhunter. I guess getting... well, no, the Flyers are too small. Hey, red mana. Yeah, Royal Scions would help, I guess. So... I'm going to go to combat. Attack with Tome Raider. I'm guessing they sack something to kill Tome Raider. If they don't, they go to 7, which does matter. Especially... yeah. So we still have our Festive Funeral somewhere in our deck, right? Yeah. We've still got Festive Funeral, and being able to kill the Headhunter would help a lot. Yeah, giving them Headhunter fodder definitely has hurt. It makes a lot more sense now why they were just like, I'm just going to kill this troll. Because these goats, I'll be able to turn into serious value. so we're gonna draw a card and lose 1 life. Just keep drawing cards. Aha! I think we want to loot here, because I could give one of these first strike
to apply it.
and trample, but they would kill it in response with their headhunter. So I think I'm just gonna loot. Try to find Festive Funeral, basically. That's not Festive Funeral. Alright, so Wonder Turn. We might. Spinning Wheel certainly helps too, like if my main goal is to try to do damage. Yeah, this has been a long draft already, and we're only 3-0, and we're an hour and 30 minutes in. Do I just let them smash into my Royal Scions here? So they have to pump this twice to be able to kill Royal Scions here, which means they'll use 4 mana. If I block the red cap, they have to pump 4 mana into it. It still dies. And I hold on to Royal Scions. I kind of think I'm okay with that. So I think I'm actually going to block. Yeah. Wonder if they have Fling. Fling plus red cap is funny. I don't think they would do it here, though. I'll give out some free codes, Black Lotus, at the end of this game, which may be soon.
Foolish coward.
Hey, Festive Funeral. About time.
My plan is crystallizing.
Okay, so I think we just go Festive Funeral, the Headhunter. Little late. And then I think we play this land just so we can use our spinning wheel. Do we have a way to win left in our deck is the real question. I'm not sure we do. I think we've gone through them all. All right, so play Tome Raider. Yeah, Improbable Alliance is on the bottom of our library. It may have given us a chance.
I will learn what nobody yet knows.
So we're going to go ahead and tap down the Bell as Menace. Got 5 cards left. I think I probably just let the Ogre hit the Royal Scions here. Yeah.
You have the heart of a coward.
Uh-oh. Oh. That was our one thing we might be able to do. We do not want to cast Unexplained Visions right now. This is gonna like mill me right now too, is the hilarious part. We will attack for 1. Yeah. Yeah, they've dealt with everything. Or, you know, in the case of Improbable Alliance, we put it on the bottom of our library. No, I have to do it the way it's worded. Oh, they didn't attack me, though. I guess they're at low enough life they're afraid to. Another spinning wheel. Hilarious. Look out. If only I had a way to shuffle my whole graveyard back into my library. Uh-oh. Tap one of those. So. I can block and sack a spinning wheel, but this will take me to 2 cards, but I think we're just gonna have to suck it up and hope we get something here off of this draw. Well, that is something. Interesting. Okay. So 4, 5. Okay. Wait. That's good news, sort of. I mean, it's also bad that they have the ability to rummage here if they want to. So we'll tap a Skullknocker. We're going to use Malevolent Noble to block the other Skullknockers so that we don't put our Reaper of Night in any kind of danger. Right, so we're just going to have to take this 7. Yeah. Okay, moment of truth. They drew the burn they needed? No. Woo! I did not think we would win that one, but Reaper of Night definitely got us there. I've never been so afraid of Skullknocker Ogres in my life as I was in that game. Yeah, it's nice to pull out a game like that one where it looks like we're in trouble. This deck's pretty sweet. We should have one loss, but... yeah, I think we can keep this. Might get to play a turn 4 Clackbridge Troll, which is pretty spicy. Play the Noble. So to play a turn 4 Troll, we need to draw 2 lands back to back now, which... so I think this is a case where we do cycle Forever Young, because we really need to hit a land drop. Crap. Okay. We did draw something else we can play at least, but... Morning, Monster Hunter. We're just gonna take it. Okay, well. I guess I could have played this as a 1/1 and then used the Swordmaster's ability, but... hey, okay. So now the question is... yeah, and I think we do play Spinning Wheel here. And then also Foulmire Knight is a 1/1. We are 4-0 Atomic Squirrel. One of our wins was a disconnect, though. And we were probably going to lose that game. We definitely need to block the adversary for obvious reasons. So we're double blocking. No. I think it is worth doing this, though. We'll take 4, but we gain 2 back. Oh, wait, we can actually Covetous Urge. Forgot about our Spinning Wheel. Royal Scions here doesn't seem especially good, all things considered. Let's do Covetous Urge. That Rimrock Knight's scary, given the situation. But the Acolyte seems pretty nice, too. We probably want the Acolyte more. We're in trouble, obviously enough. A slow start against their pretty nice curve out is not what the doctor ordered, that's for sure. I guess it's nice knowing that they have Rimrock Knight, if nothing else. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're going to block the Occam Adversary here, take a bunch of damage. Thank you for the sub, Calvin Zing. Calvin Jang. There we go, I think. Alright, so take 6. Kill the adversary. We've got 4 cards in our graveyard. Run away together. Oh, okay. Run away together could be pretty nice. I think if we draw a 5th land, we play the Acolyte and leave up Run Away Together. I think that's our best bet to survive long enough. I mean, playing the Troll just isn't what we want to be doing right now. I think playing the Acolyte is. Alright, so in combat. We do want to make sure not to run away together our own Acolyte, but, you know. Alright, so. Here's my plan. We go ahead and declare this block. Yeah, block like that. See what happens now. And then we'll use Run Away Together. Just what I was hoping for. This is such a clunky removal spell in a situation like this one. We've made some pretty nice comebacks so far today, but I don't think we're gonna make one here. Just too slow of a start. Yeah, okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I can play Malevolent Noble and Royal Scions. Problem right now is I don't really want to rummage. I mean, I don't really want to discard anything other than the Malevolent Noble, but I need the body in play. So I think I'm just going to do this. And then this. And we're just going to use the +1, unfortunately. Well, not the rummage +1, but this +1.
A bit of style doesn't hurt.
Doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what? The Troll does gain life, but at this point of the game, they would just not tap my Troll. It only gains me life if they choose to tap my Troll, and they don't really need to right now. I'm at such low life that I would still be screwed. I'll probably play it at some point soon. We're not there yet. I probably... yeah. I think the better move this turn... Uh-oh. That's not good. They do have Searing Barrage. You called it. It was probably GG almost either way, but unless they got distracted by our Planeswalker. Yeah, leaving up Funeral might have been better. Alright, I'll be right back and then we'll continue with this draft. Alright, so we'll play the creature who can actually attack here. Our mana has not been our friend lately. And it's still not our friend now. Luckily, we do have something we can play at least. Okay, well, we don't have anything else we can do, so we're just going to do this. Question is... Yeah, I think we just play Tome Raider here. Try to hit more lands. Yes. So next turn, we can either Covetous Urge or Reaper of Night. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to use Covetous Urge here. Hope they have a bomb. We're just going to take Slaying Fire. We can use it to kill Cerkera. I like that. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here, that's for sure. So, do I actually want to use Slaying Fire now, or is it better to do like Clackbridge Troll or Reaper of Nights Adventure? Reaper of Nights Adventure seems pretty great right here, but all right. I can run away together, whatever it is they decide to target with Searing Barrage, I guess. So. Nope, because of the way it's worded, it says red mana on adamant spells or whatever color of mana. Straight up, so. Alright. So. I think we let this happen. And pass our turn. Oh, they're gonna end the story. I should have known that. They're not gonna bother with yeah. Now they have 7 cards in their hand. That's just what you want. Nice. Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Our lack of removal has been a real problem, and especially in games where we stumble. And we definitely stumbled in this one. Alright. So... is Clackbridge Troll going to help us? I think so. Let's see if they do a counterspell. If they did, we're pretty much screwed. But... if they didn't, we have a chance. I say we attack. They can kill it. But I think that's okay. Yeah, we might just be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We're pretty close to dead, at least. I think playing another creature here is worthwhile. We know they have Rimrock Knight. Oh, yeah. That'll be lethal. I've never seen a deck quite like that one that our opponent just played. It was pretty sweet. It was definitely not... It didn't seem like an actual blue-red draw cards deck. It just seemed like a blue-red control deck. Alright. So we should be out right now, you know, if we hadn't won one from a disconnect, but let's see if we can do better than 4 and 3. This is keepable. It'd be great to just draw our mountain on turn 2. If we're that lucky and then play Tome Raider, it's a pretty nasty combination. Right now, we just have, yeah, this. We will keep 7. We have 3 lands this time, so that's good news. Ooh. We're not going to be able to play it on turn 2, but we might be able to, we will be able to on turn 4 if we want to. Question is whether I'll want to. I probably will. It depends how fast of a start our opponent gets off to, though. So, not very is the answer. Well, that's not great news. Alright, so we are going to take a turn off here to play Spinning Wheel. Next turn I can play Improbable Alliance and Tome Raider. And that seems pretty good. Yep, they've got the good adventure deck. They're about to draw a card. Alright, so we go Alliance. So it's engine versus engine here. At one point or another, I'll be able to animate my spinning wheel. Ow. Play the Squire, yeah. Ugh. Covetous Urge is usually pretty nice, but it's kind of clunky right here, that's for sure. I think we attack here. If they decide to kill it with their Pathlighter, I think we're okay with that deal. What do I discard, though? I guess I could just Festive Funeral the Pathlighter. It's not an efficient use of my mana. I mean, I guess I discard Runaway Together. Yeah. Let's go with that. Alright, so we get in for the 3. I think we want to play this swamp, because then we can animate Spinning Wheel. And then play the fairy. I really wish that I had more removal. That's what this deck really needs. It was a sweet deck either way. Like, even if we go 4-3 with it, it was a really fun one. That's really all you can ask for, you know? Are you gonna kill my poor spinning wheel? Ow, you are. I don't appreciate that. So, do I chump block that thing? Alright, so I do think we want to block that, and I think I do chump this. I like that I actually killed that Silver Flame Squire. So we can Covetous Urge and get their out muscle at some point. That will take a lot of mana, is the downside. I can't decide if I want to Urge here. I think it's probably better to play Tome Raider. I could also Festive Funeral and attack. Festive Funeral, the Pathlighter. We're at 5 cards in our graveyard. Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. I should have waited to attack, maybe. So, I think we attack with... do we attack with both our flyers here? Honestly, I think we do, because I'm not planning on doing anything other than chump blocking that Tactician. So we're going to discard Tome Raider here. Yeah. We're going to hold on to this land. Morning, Street Fighter Scrubs. Well, that's interesting. We're gonna chump there. And I think we probably... No, I'm just going to take 5. Of course, they have a creature with trample over there, so yeah, we'll chump both of these. If I'm going to chump anything, it should be the Tactician at least. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, we're in trouble. We better hope they have something good to take with Covetous Urge. Or we're in trouble. Okay, so... we will Covetous Urge. Well. Do these cards qualify as something good? I mean, Wandermare gives us a 3-3, which is pretty good right now. I think that's the best we're going to do. Is it worth attacking here with my 3-2, or do I need to leave it back? So what I'm going to have to do is block. Yeah, I mean, I get a chump blocking body either way. So I think I'm okay with the attack here. This Trampler's a problem, but I think other than that, we're in decent shape. Oh, good. Just what I wanted to see. Maybe I should have gotten Once in Future. Maybe not. Oh. Or the Godmother. Because now I think we're pretty much dead. Not quite. We can block that. We take this 6. And then we chump block everything else. Now we're dead. See what we draw, I guess. Not anything that can really help us. Nah. Well, that deck was fun. I think early on it was overperforming, but it's fun to win. Yeah, putting it on their own dude was weird, but it also allowed them to attack more aggressively. I don't think I would ever think to do it just because I really want to be drawing cards, but, you know, yeah. So we do have time for another draft. All right. I'll be right back, and then we'll get in this new draft.